Hello YouTube, welcome back to part 2 Prem episode 3 here with myself, Carbine, bringing you to life again, Edmonton FC. They're actually called FC Edmonton in real life, and our save they're called Edmonton FC. Trucking through the preseason, we have one more friendly left on July 29th, that's 6 days away, and then we have to prepare for our season opening match against Ashton Athletic on August 12th. Currently, as it stands, our squad is sitting with three contracted players, one goalie, one striker, one attacking mid. The attacking mid is Foley Nakem. He's the guy that was originally on this team. He's been with Edmonton FC for 1 year, as was playing in Guiseley for 3 years before that. So he's been in the bottom tiers here for a while. He's currently better suited as a Mazzala. We're going to be playing him as a central midfielder on support, I believe. Central midfielder on support. So currently transfers out. We have one staff coming in on a work permit, waiting for his work permit to end. And then we had a contract rejected for a loan on Adam Moselli. So yeah, we're not done here. I think we should... We don't have any scouted players yet. That's because we're still waiting for our scout to come in. That's why. So there's no point doing any scouting. I think we should try to get another player in on loan. I really like to get a strong player in on loan just to, build the team up a bit here. Not a striker. I think we should look into getting some defensive back help, like a ball playing defender in a center back position, or either a wing back on the left or right hand side would do ourselves some good. Let's try to get one of those players in on a loan. Center backs between the ages of 15 and 23. Center back, I don't care what they're finishing or pace. Let's start a recruitment focus for this. And none of these guys are gonna be scouted, so we're gonna be hoping we can get like a Vanarama National League South guy to come in here on a free contract and just play well. This guy plays every single position in the back. Would he come here? They want a wage of $250. I cannot do that. That's too much. But somebody who could play like multiple positions, like well or even like semi well, would help a lot. This guy's Finnish. I don't know if you need a work permit to come here. They want him to play with higher quality players. I can agree with that. Harvey Rowe, Skybet League 2. That's too high. It needs to be a Vanarama national player. Anything more than that, they're definitely not coming here. Max Conley plays at Havant and Waterlooville. Got pretty solid stats, natural fitness, positioning, jumping reach. He plays just center back though. And they would want no salary contributions. So it's 355 clubs interested in bringing this guy in on a loan. We would need a miracle upon God for him to pick us, but we're going to offer him anyways. There's another guy I was looking at here. Look pretty good. Darwin King, he's actually got better stats than the guy we just asked about. We would need two center backs. They want no clubs are interested in him. We're gonna find out an offer for Darwin King. We have up to five players here. So we already have mid, goalkeeper, striker. We should probably try to get a winger. I'm not too fussed about like how good or bad these guys are. We're in the lowest tier of English soccer. Even if they're one gold star, they're better than what we have now. So we need attacking midfielder right. Preferably one that can play inside forward. Callum Hickman. You have 14 determination, 12 pace, 13 jumping reach. You look like you are good. You're probably not going to want anything to come play here. He does not. 5 clubs interested. Alright, that's all we're going to do for now. I think we have nothing left to do but smash. Continue to wait for our scout to join us and wait for some of these. So these guys accepted their deals. So 3 loan offers were accepted. Let's see if any of them actually choose to come here and play. We're going to smash the continue button a bit. A weekly staff meeting. Charlie Kilheny. Yeah, he's like our only rostered player. So of course these guys are all going to be. I don't think Darwin King is anywhere near the potential required to have a future in club. You should consider was on the transfer offer. I'll take your word for it, Chairman. I can't scout the guy yet, so I'll take your word for it. We're going to be playing against Billingham Synthonia. I swear they just make these names up. But I do believe it's probably a real team. Let me know, guys, if you've watched through here, whether you think we should continue with the no sound or whether you'd like to have like a backtrack to these videos. I could put a very soft backtrack in, and it would not bother me one little bit. So we rescinded our loan offer on Darwin King. Almost time to start the season. That's exciting. Get some games in and really see how this team's going to perform on the new tactic. And my expertise doing these long saves from starting from like English 10. I'm going to continue to advert just in case our guys' work permit gets denied. For what I've learned from these long saves beginning from like English 10 is that you don't need a good team in English 10 to get out of English 10. Just like two or three contracted guys that have some star rating to them. You're gonna be playing against teams that just all filled with youth players. So, sure, we'll attend a meeting. There's gonna be nothing in here at all. These are the contracts we have out. No recommended players. I made an offer for 16-year-old Elliot Williams. Williams could provide cover up front. Williams has 12 pace, 13 finishing. That's really high for a 16-year-old. I'm glad we offered him. Yeah, that's a good find. It's a good find, Mr. Chairman. Matty Hunt making the moves. Look, we only have 3 contracted players going into the season. Slim pickings out there, folks. Slim pickings. Villa hire Hassan as coach. Ibi Hassan. I believe this is our friendly today. We'll see how we do. Again, I don't have any control over the friendlies at all. We lost 1-0, 13 shots. That was a very even game. Just ended up losing at 1-0. It is what it is. Can't win them all. If you could win them all, that would be crazy. $13 days to the beginning of the season. I really need to hear from these loan guys. I also need to hear from my guys' work permit. We need to know if we're going to have a scout or whether I need to go find one. I need to import my training that I always use. Schedule. Import a schedule. Oh no, I forgot for the lower league. Have to make a schedule. So this one we do match preparation, match tactics, and we do like an do an attacking. You just need to in these leagues you just need to score a lot. That's how you get out of here. And I feel like match tactics helps a lot. The team getting good with the tactics, definitely. There we go. Definitely gets the people going here. There we go. That's what we're going with. We're gonna name this semi-pro. Once we've completed our semi-pro or attacking, we can switch to a defending training. But for now, we're just gonna use semi-pro as much as possible. Let's just get the whole month of September done up. Please, if you've played this game, you know there's a faster way to do this instead of having to click through every single one. I've tried using the copy thing on the right hand side, like the copy paste. It never works properly, at least not for me. So if you know there's a faster way to complete your schedule, please let me know. I would love it. We have to choose our captain. It's gonna be Foley Nakem. Foley Kim. Probably the end's probably silent. Foley Kim. That sound right? Hickman rejected our loan offer, but Max Connolly is coming. He's a C+ 2-star prospect, exciting young prospect, who isn't far from the first level, and then potentially regional premier division standard. We're gonna get him to train and defender center as a ball playing defender. Defend, because that matches our tactic. Ideally, that's what he will be trained. I know that's not his best position right now, but we're gonna make it his best position. Gonna go look at the tactics here. Sweeper keeper. I don't know if that's what we're training him as. I'll have to check his training. It is. Going forward. Let's see. I think we have one more transfer offer out. Correct? One more transfer offer on Elliot Williams, who was actually nutty for what he was. We're going to get to the preseason. We also get to the preseason here. There we go. We got Romy Boko has been granted a conditional British work permit, can now finalize his transfer. The permit will be valid for the duration of Boko's contract. There we go. He's here. We have a scout. There we go. We got Romy Boko. He was capped 47 times by Benin. What's Benin? A continent in Africa. Country in Africa. That's crazy. We're going to ask him to recommend signings. For sure. For sure. I assign the scouts. I handle the scouting meetings. The scout does everything else. So yeah, we have a scout. That means the advert is over. 10 days until our first game of the season. We're going to go with... I've been told if you go lower on the bonuses, you get more transfer dollars, which doesn't really matter. It was going to be like $600 anyways. Nobody's transferring a dude for $600. So I find you keep the cup rewards a little bit higher, and then your team is a little bit happier, higher morale throughout the season. All right, we are 7 days. Williams rejected my offer. That is unfortunate. He's really good. He ended up taking a youth deal with Lutterworth Athletic. That's crazy because I assumed we were going to offer him... We were going to offer him a part-time contract. He didn't want to come here. I'm going to add him to our short list, though, because I want to track to see how well of a player he becomes. There's no way... Oh, Romy Boku's already scouted some dudes. We have Callum Thomas, center defender, who is loan listed. I get rid of him. There we go. Center defender, loan listed. No nonsense center back. That's not what we like him to play. We like ball playing defenders. So he probably doesn't fit our stats here. I don't know if he's worth bringing in. Let's just keep scouting for now. 7 days till the first home opener. We're gonna simulate up to it. We'll see if we can't get a bit more scouting. Actually, you know what? We'll probably wait. In the next video, I'll wait. I'll bring it up. We'll bring it up to the new game. We're saving right now. It's a good point. Good point to cut it off. We'll bring it up to the opening game of the season. I'm gonna go continue through here, get some scouts. We'll try to bring in a couple more roster players a couple days before the start of the season, and go from there. That'll be season 4. So please, If you like the video, please give it a like. If you really like my content, please subscribe. Tell all your friends. I'm really trying to bust out some content here. I know it's not the most exciting content. I usually have a webcam. My webcam is broken. It glitches a little bit, like flashes. So I don't want to give you guys seizures while trying to watch these videos. So if there's other ways you think we can make these videos more entertaining, please, I'm open to suggestions. But yeah, we're Edmonton FC. We're about to start our first season here in English 10 Division football. And our goal is promotion and in the Premier League at some point. I've been told by people it takes as much as like 18 seasons. This is going to be a very long series. Buckle in, and we'll see you in the next one.